Ah, look who finally showed up, my delightful friends of chaos, seekers of truth and aficionados of the dark, delicious revelations. Today, I'm not here to coddle you. No, I'm here to expose the grotesque little charade someone in your life has been performing. Let's step into this carnival of deceit, shall we? There's a person in your life, a shadow, a scar, a ghost from the battlefield of your past. This person hurt you, didn't they? Maybe with words that cut deeper than any blade, maybe with fists that turned your body into a canvas of pain, or perhaps with betrayal that shattered your soul into a million jagged pieces. You've carried their assault as a weight, haven't you? But now, oh, how the tables have turned. Here's the kicker. That very attacker, that titan of torment, is now weak, fragile, broken, and they're hiding it. They're putting on a grand performance, pretending all is well, but deep inside their fortress, everything is crumbling. Their health, mental, physical, spiritual, is decaying, rotting away like a carcass left out in the sun. And you're watching from the sidelines, aren't you? You've caught the signs: hollow eyes, trembling hands, sudden silence, yet they deny it. Oh, the irony. The one who once reveled in your suffering is now trapped in a prison of their own making. Let me tell you something, dear friends. Life has a strange way of balancing the scales. It doesn't always come with a bang. Sometimes it's a whisper, a slow and insidious unraveling. But here's the real question. What will you do with this revelation? Will you gloat? Will you seek revenge? Or will you rise above? No, I'm not suggesting forgiveness. Forgiveness is for saints, and well, you're no saint, are you? You're a survivor, a warrior, a masterpiece of resilience painted in the blood of your battles. You see, their sickness, their lies, it's not your burden to bear. It's a reflection of their inner chaos. Their body is screaming what their lips refuse to admit. They are not invincible. They never were. And you've already won. Every day you wake up, every breath you take is a victory they can't take from you. Your strength, your growth, your ability to keep moving forward despite the weight of their sins, that is your revenge. You must understand something. They will never admit it, but their sickness goes beyond their body. It's embedded deep in their soul, their mind, their very essence. The lies they weave aren't just for you, they're for themselves. They've built a house of cards, desperately hoping no one will notice how it's trembling in the wind. But here's the bitter truth. They're terrified. Terrified that you'll see them for what they really are. Weak, mortal, fragile. Now let's talk about you, because this is your moment. You hold the power now, don't you? Not the kind of power they once had over you. No, yours is far greater. You hold the truth. The knowledge that their invincibility was always a facade. The giant who once loomed over you is nothing more than a scared little shadow. And here's the best part. You don't have to do anything. Just live. Just breathe. Ah, but the temptation is there, isn't it? To confront them, to throw their lies in their face, to watch them squirm under the weight of their own hypocrisy. Maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't. But remember this. Revenge is a dish best served cold. Sometimes the most satisfying vengeance is no vengeance at all. Let them choke on their own bitterness. Let them drown in the very lies they use to harm you. But don't mistake me for some preacher of mercy, oh no. I'm not here to tell you to turn the other cheek. I'm here to tell you to own your darkness. Embrace the rage, the pain, the scars they left on you. Because those scars, they're not weaknesses, they're your armor. Proof that you survived, proof that no matter what they did, they couldn't destroy you. And now, here you stand, stronger than ever, while they crumble into nothingness. You see, they thought they were the predator, but now they're the prey. And you're the hunter. Not because you seek to harm them, but because your very existence is a threat to their carefully constructed lies. Every smile you wear, every laugh you share, every moment of peace you find, it's a reminder that they failed, that they are nothing, And that, dear audience, is a kind of justice no court could ever deliver. Their sickness, whether it's a disease of the body or a rot in their soul, is more than just their downfall. Oh no, it's poetic justice. It's their body and mind screaming out the truth they've tried so desperately to hide. Every lie they told, every wound they inflicted, every moment they stole from you, it's all coming back to them, and they know it. Yeah. Oh, they know it. That's why they lie. That's why they hide. Because admitting the truth means facing the monster in the mirror. And trust me, they can't handle that. But you can. You've faced the monster, haven't you? You've stared into the abyss of your own pain, your own darkness, and you didn't flinch. You didn't run. You didn't hide behind lies and masks like they do. No, you stood there, raw and exposed. You fought. And that's why you're still standing. That's why you're here, listening to me, while they rot away in their self-made hell. So, what now? Do you confront them? Do you rip off their mask and expose them for the fraud they are? Or do you let them wither in the shadows, consumed by the very darkness they once tried to drown you in? The choice is yours. But remember this. You don't owe them anything. Not a word, not a glance, not a shred of your energy. They are nothing but a chapter in your story. And you are the author. You hold the pen. You decide how this tale ends. And here's a little secret. The greatest revenge isn't in their suffering. It's in your success. Your joy. Your ability to rise above the ashes of their destruction and build something beautiful. Something they can never touch. Every smile, every victory, every moment of peace you find, it's a dagger in their heart. Because they'll see it. Oh, they'll see it. And they'll know. They'll know they lost. That you won, that you are untouchable. Let their sickness consume them. Let their lies suffocate them. You've got better things to do. A life to live, a destiny to fulfill, a world to conquer. They're a footnote, a forgotten villain in the epic saga of your triumph. And when their mask finally falls, when their lies crumble to dust and they're exposed and broken, you won't need to do a thing. Because your existence, your success, your unstoppable rise, that is the greatest punishment of all. So go on, my dear survivor. Rise, thrive, shine, and let the world see that no matter what they did, no matter how they tried to break you, you are still here, still standing, still unbreakable. And they're just a whisper in the wind, a shadow that fades in the light of your greatness. Now, go show them what it means to be truly alive. Ah, you're craving more, are you? Well, buckle up, because the ride's not over yet. Let's dig deeper, shall we? Now, as the dust settles, as you rise like the phoenix from the ashes of your past, you may start to feel something stirring inside you. It's not just power, it's purpose. You see, the one thing they never understood, the one thing that rattled them to their core, was your resilience, that unshakable drive to keep moving forward, to keep pushing through the chaos. They thought they could break you. They thought they could drown you in their lies. But look at you now. You're standing taller, more fierce, more unstoppable than ever before. But here's where it gets even juicier. As you rise, as you shine, there will be those who try to pull you back. They'll whisper, they'll judge, they'll try to bring you down to their level. They want you to fall into the pit of their bitterness, into the chaos they created. But you're too far gone for that. You've seen their masks slip, you've watched them wither, and you've learned the most powerful truth of all. The ones who seek to destroy you can never touch your true strength. You're not just surviving anymore, you're thriving. You're walking through this world like a conqueror, and they can feel it. Oh, they feel it. They can sense the shift. They know they're powerless in the face of your unstoppable rise. And what do? They react. They lash out. But it's all noise. It's all smoke and mirrors. Nothing they say or do can ever undo the fact that you've evolved. that you've become the master of your own destiny. So let them try, let them whisper, let them scheme. You've already won. The universe is on your side now, and the scales have balanced themselves. You don't need to lift a finger to make them feel the weight of their own deceits, their own bitterness, their own lies. You are the storm now. You are the calm after the storm. You are the wave that crashes down, and they're the ship caught in the tide, helpless to fight the pull of their own destruction. And when their world finally crumbles, and it will, when they're left exposed and broken, remember this: it's not for you to revel in their downfall. Oh no, that's not your game. You're beyond that. You don't need to sink to their level. Your victory is in your existence. Your victory is in your peace. Your victory is in the life you've built, the love you've cultivated, the success you've earned. They may think they're invincible. They may think they can hide behind lies and masks forever. But in the end, the truth always has a way of exposing them. They'll be left standing in the rubble of their own making, wondering how it all slipped away. And in the silence of their broken world, you'll be the one who stands as proof that they never had control in the first place. So what's next, my friend? Do you seek to continue your ascent? Do you take that final step into the life you deserve? Of course you do, because you know, deep down, you are unstoppable. You are the force that moves the world, the one they underestimate. You are the last laugh, the final victory, and the one who stands tall when as they drown in their own toxicity, as they wither in their own lies, your light will only grow brighter. And as they fade into the shadows of their own making, you will continue to shine, continue to rise, continue to conquer. They thought they could break you, but you, my dear friend, are something far more powerful than they could ever comprehend. You're the legend, you're the victory, you're the force that turns the tide. And now, as you stand at the pinnacle of your triumph, you'll realize something profound. They never mattered, they were never a threat, because you, and only you, have the power to shape your own destiny. And that, my dear warrior, is the greatest revenge of all. Now, go on and claim what is rightfully yours. Let them fade into the dust while you carve your name into the stars. The world is waiting for you to show them what it means to rise above. So do it. Be unstoppable, be unbreakable, and never look back. You've come so far, haven't you? Every step you've taken, every battle you've fought, every tear you've shed, it's all been building toward this moment. You've carried the weight of betrayal, of pain, of deceit. You've faced the storms head-on, and while the winds tried to break you, they only sculpted you into the unyielding force you are today. But here's the secret they didn't see coming. The very struggles they thought would destroy you were the ones that fortified you. They hammered at your walls, thinking they'd crumble, but instead, you became steel. They set fires, thinking they'd consume you, but you became the flame itself. And now, as you stand here, radiating strength and unshakable purpose, you're not just surviving, you're thriving in a way they never imagined. They thought they held power over you. Their lies, their manipulation, their attempts to tear you down, they thought it would be enough. But it wasn't. Oh no, it wasn't. They underestimated you. They underestimated the heart of a fighter, the mind of a visionary, and the spirit of someone who refuses to be defeated. Look at them now. Look at the crumbling facade they desperately cling to. The cracks are showing, aren't they? The bravado they once flaunted is now a trembling whisper. The strength they used to wield is now a hollow echo. They're living in the shadows of their own deception, and every single moment they feel the walls closing in. And you? You don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to shout, scream, or retaliate. Your silence, your grace, your existence is louder than any vengeance you could ever seek. Each step you take forward, each dream you chase, each victory you achieve, it's a statement. It's a roar. It's the undeniable proof that they failed. But let's not stop here. Let's push it further. Let's step into the truth they fear the most. They're terrified of you now, not because you're chasing them, but because you've moved beyond them. You've risen so high, so far, so fast that they can't even see you anymore. And oh, how it eats at them. You've become the embodiment of their worst nightmare, the one they couldn't break, the one who turned their pain into power, the one who rose from the ashes they tried to bury you under and built an empire of resilience. But let me tell you something even sweeter. Their greatest fear isn't just you moving on. It's you forgetting them entirely. Because when you forget them, when you no longer spare even a fleeting thought for their schemes and their venom, that's when they cease to exist. And for someone who thrived on control, on power, on your attention, that's the ultimate defeat. So rise. Keep rising. Let them choke on the air of your success. Let them drown in the silence you grant them. Let them watch from the sidelines as you build a life so extraordinary, so untouchable, that their memory becomes nothing more than a faint whisper in the winds of your triumph. This isn't just revenge. This is reclamation. This is redemption. This is you taking back every ounce of power they tried to steal from you, magnifying it, and turning it into something unstoppable. And when you look back, if you ever do, it won't be with pain or regret. It'll be with the clarity of someone who knows they've won. Someone who understands that true victory doesn't come from watching them fall. It comes from soaring so high that their shadows can't even reach you. So go ahead. Keep climbing, keep building, keep living. Your story is far from over, and every chapter from here on out will be written in bold strokes of greatness. Let them watch. Let them weep. Let them fade, because you are eternal. You are unstoppable. You are the warrior who conquered their chaos and turned it into your masterpiece. Ah, the saga continues, and so does your ascent. Let's delve even deeper into this narrative of transformation and triumph. In the aftermath of betrayal, it's natural to feel a whirlwind of emotions. Anger, sadness, confusion. But remember, these emotions are not your enemies. They are indicators of your humanity, your capacity to feel deeply. Embrace them, process them, and then let them fuel your journey forward. Consider the wisdom shared by former WNBA player Jackie Gemelos, who faced immense adversity throughout her career. She emphasizes patience and self-compassion, reminding us that life's journey is a marathon, not a sprint. By leaning on your support system and setting attainable goals, you can navigate through challenges and emerge stronger. As you continue to rise, you'll notice that the person who once caused you pain is now ensnared in their own web of deceit. Their facade is crumbling, and they are left to confront the very darkness they projected onto you. This is not your burden to bear. It's a testament to the universal law of cause and effect. Your focus now should be on your own growth and healing. Engage in activities that bring you joy. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, and pursue goals that align with your true self. Every step you take in this direction is a step away from the shadows of the past. Remember, the greatest revenge is not in witnessing their downfall, but in living a life so full, so rich, and so authentically yours that their actions become insignificant. Your happiness, your success, your peace, these are the markers of your victory. So, continue on this path of self-discovery and empowerment. Let your light shine so brightly that it not only illuminates your own path, but also serves as a beacon for others who are navigating their own journeys of healing. And as you forge ahead, know that you are not alone. Countless others have walked this path and have emerged stronger, wiser, and more resilient. You are part of a tapestry of survivors who have turned their pain into power, their wounds into wisdom. Embrace this chapter of your life with an open heart and an unbreakable spirit. The best is yet to come, and you are more than ready to claim it.